been a couple of years, right?
Hey guys, good morning. Catch me on CP24 Breakfast Show live in Toronto.
Good morning.
Afghan Star, directed by Afghan.
So yeah, I guess that's it. So ساعت 6 بجه انشالله همتونای نازنین آرزو دارم که بخیر در سینمای هات داگز از نزدیک ببینم. ما در اونجا انترویوهای خاط داشتیم و دوست داشتم من باید وطنهای خود در افغانستان باشم سر که برای فامیل من، برای دوستا، برای هیچ کس قبول نبود و همیشه من میگفتن که چرا این کار میکنی.
My heart bleeds for Afghanistan and for our people. What's happening there? Why is this happening to our country? It's just so sad and heartbreaking for me. I just cannot accept it. Why is this happening there and why is nobody caring? Nobody cares. They just left us alone, right? All these countries, these superpower countries like America, I don't know, England, the United Nations, they have just forgotten about Afghanistan.
Welcome to Toronto. Yeah, welcome.
Hey, hello. Welcome. How are you? So nice. I'm here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Long time no see. I know. It's been a couple of years, right?
First time, so it's like cloggy.
So, how's it going? You live here, right?
Yeah, I'm based in here.
Yeah.
I live like 20 minutes away from
Do you have
downtown.
family?
No.
Hey guys, good morning. Catch me on CP24 Breakfast Show live in Toronto in the next couple of minutes, in the next 5 minutes maybe, along with the talented Fazila Jah. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hi, good morning.
You got the mic with you?
Yes. Hi, good morning. Good for you. Here.
Nice to meet you. Pleasure. Are you're part of this, right? Yes, but you're part of the conversation too, right?
Yes.
Oh, Afghani global pop star and activist Aryana Sayeed as she mentors some hopeful contestants on the hit singing TV series Afghan Star, directed by Afghan-Canadian filmmaker Fazila Amiri, and we are thrilled to welcome both Aryana and Fazila to CP24 Programs. Thank you both for being here. It's very important work. Aryana, I'm going to start with you. I think that God gave us music as a gift, right?
سلام هموطنان نازنین، صبح همگی بخیر. آرزو دارم که همگی جور صحتمند باشن. نمی لحظه رقم که دیدین از شهر زیبای تورنتو همراه شما به تماس هستم و دیروز به تورنتو رسیدم. امی لحظه از استودیوی برکفست شوی CP24 از اونجا برگشتم و خواستم پیش از که بر روز خود ادامه بدم یک دفعه لایف بیایم و برای عزیزا رقمی که حتما اکثریت شما اطلاع دارین ما تورنتو به خاطر تئاتریکال ریلیز یک فیلم داکیومنتری به تورنتو آمدیم که امروز قرار است که ساعت 6 بجه بخیر از هات داگ سینما ریلیز شوه و پلی شوه بخیر که این داکیومنتری به نام And Still I Sing است که در افغانستان زمانی که ما در برنامه ستاره افغان داور بودم در اونجا فیلم برداری شده بود و یک تیم از کانادا آمده بودن که دایرکترش فضیله جان امیری است دختر خانم بسیار با استعداد افغان خود ما شما که از کانادا آمده بودن با یک تیم و این داکیومنتری را ثبت کردن و در این فیلم تنها من نه بلکه زهرا جان عزیز از ستاره افغان و صدیقه جان مددگار هم هستند که به حساب ستوری یا قصه پشت سر ستاره افغان است زمانی که ما در اونجا یک جای کار میکردیم و بسیار زیاد هیجان دارم که بخیر تمام هموطنان نازنین ما که امروز یک قسمت از آدینس در این سینما در هات داگز می باشن اونا رو بخیر میبینم و البته باید یادآور شدم که لینک خریداری تیکت از این فیلم ما در فیسبوک در حال حاضر گذاشتیم و همچنان در استوریای آی جی ما یا اینستاگرام ما هم لینکش هست منتها امروز یگانه روز نیست که این فیلم در سینمای هات داگز پلی میشه در هفته آمدنی فکر میکنم 4-5 بار دیگه هم این فیلم در سینما پلی میشه و کسایی که امروز بخیر میاین اونا رو از نزدیک خودم در سینما میبینم و اگر ندیدمشان اونا میتونن که در هفته آینده در شوهای دیگهش پارت بگیرن و آرزو دارم که از این داکیومنتری فیلم لذت ببرن و برشان جالب باشه. البته بر خودم هم جالب است چرا که من خودم هم هنوز فیلم ندیدیم و تقریبا فکر میکنم 3 سال پیش در افغانستان فیلم برداری شده بود و هیجان دارم که خودم هم ببینم. امروز در تلویزیون CBS کانادا هم یک اینترویو دارم یا یک مصاحبه دارم بخیر CBC بسیار میبخشین CBS از مملکت دیگه است CBC کانادا و بعد از اینکه اینترویو ما در اونجا بخیر خلاص شد طرف سینما میرم و هموطنای عزیز در اونجا انشالله میبینم و همچنان میخواستم یک چند لحظه رو بگیرم اگرچه ما درباره کنسرت تور امریکا تشکری کردم از هموطنای نازنین ما منتها نشته بود و میخوایم که in person بازم یک تشکر و سپاس بکنم از تمام هموطنای ما مقیم امریکا که چقدر در قسمت از این تور بر ما محبت دادن و چقدر استقبال گرم کردن در تمام کنسرت ها در شهرهای مختلفی که ما در اونجا بودم. واقعا یک تور بسیار زیاد به یاد ماندنی بر من ماند با خاطره های بسیار خوش و خاطره های بسیار زیبا از هموطنای ما. یک جهان تشکر خاص از تلویزیون توتی، از تیم ترای ویژن، یک تیم مسلکی فوق العاده. واقعا همیشه همکاری با تیم تلویزیون توتی و ترای ویژن بر من باعث افتخار بوده و یک تیم بسیار مسلکی هستن و یک بار دیگه یک تور نام خدا بسیار موفق و خوب ما با هم پشت سر گذاشتیم و تشکر میکنم از همه‌شان، بازم از همکاریایشان، از مسلکی بودنشان، از محبتشان و از میهمان نوازی همیشگیشان. و این فیلم همچنان پس سر فیلم میرم که فکر میکنم 2-3 آوارد هم از آن خود کرد در فیلم فستیوال نشویل 1-2 هفته پیش که من تبریک میگم برای فضیله جان امیری نازنین که دایرکتر از این فیلم است و برای تمام تیمی که در این فیلم دست داشتن و زحمت کشیده بودن، برای همه ایشان و واقعا قابل افتخار است و آرزو دارم که از این بعدم و البته این فیلم در چندین مملکت پرمیر شد. در استرالیا، نه تنها کانادا، فکر کنم در امریکا هم بود، درست میگم، از جان در امریکا، در استرالیا و فعلا در کانادا جریان داره و چیز جالب است و چندین آوارد برده. آرزو دارم که بخیر این رقم آواردهای بیشتر ببره و ما آرزوی موفقیت برای فضیله جان و تمام تیمشان میکنم به خاطر این فیلم. So yeah, I guess that's it. So ساعت 6 بجه انشالله همتونای نازنین آرزو دارم که بخیر در سینمای هات داگز از نزدیک ببینم و در اونجا انترویوهای خاط داشتیم و سوال و جوابای خاط داشتیم که انشالله کوشش میکنیم اونجا لایف هم بیاییم برای عزیزایی که نمیتونن در اونجا ببینن ما رو به طور زنده ببینن و بیشتر درباره این فیلم بفهمن. Yeah, that's it. So looking forward to seeing all of you, my loves, in Toronto. And the ones who cannot make it today, hopefully they'll be able to make it for the next shows in the coming week. And thank you for your support and your love. مثل همیشه از همگیتان ممنون و سپاسگزار محبتتان هستم، از support و حمایتتان هستم. Lots and lots of love and have a beautiful day. See you guys later.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much. Thanks for having us, Tom.
It's lovely to have
wonderful
you.
to be here.
Thank you very much for having us. Pleasure.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here. It's one of my favorite shows, and this is the moment.
I'm so glad to have you. And I was blown away to find out when we were talking beforehand that Aryana has not seen the film yet.
No, she has not seen the film yet, and that's only because I wanted.
Incredible work.
Thank you so much for having us, and thanks for watching the film too.
Oh, of course, of course. Fazila Amiri is the director of the documentary Installating. She joined me in studio with Aryana Sayeed, who's been called the voice of Afghanistan. We did it.
Hey.
It does this thing where if you turn it on too soon, it says that I'm tired and I don't want to work right now. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. We always come at everything from a place of دوستام دوست داشتم من روی هموطنهای خود در افغانستان باشم سر از اینکه برای فامیل من برای دوستا برای هیچ کس قابل قبول نبود و همیشه من میگفتن که چرا این کار میکنی من مثل که بیشتر گفتم برای قلب من راحت بخش کاری که میکنم به داخل افغانستان چون میفهمیدم که ما نه تنها یک چند نفر بلکه یک مملکت اینفلوئنس میکنیم. Beautiful. How's it going? Really good. The last time we saw each other was in Afghanistan. That's true. Can you believe it?
I feel something behind.
اونما قدر حق دارن و اونما قدر قسمت بزرگ از این جامعه است اما قدر گمراه هستند. تشکر یک جان از شما. جان Kandor. Baby girl, hi. What is that? Baby noise. Nobody else. Follow me. حسیب جان بچه‌ها همین جای سر ما تحمیل شده. Afghanistan, the way they're taking away their voices, the way they want to erase women from the face of that country, that is not normal and that's not going to last forever. And I just hope that someday, this is actually my biggest hope in the world, that someday I'll be able to go back to Afghanistan, the country of my birth, the country which I love from the bottom of my heart, and hopefully one day I'll return and hopefully we will gain our country back from the hands of these terrorists.
So we're going to take some questions from the audience. Before we get started, I would love to ask you both. Very, very emotional moment. I would love to start, Fazila, by asking you how you met everyone in your film and how you started telling their story and why you chose to tell it through Afghan Star and the three women in the film. And then Aryana, if you feel comfortable sharing with us what it was like to see the film.
Yeah, this project has been a very passion feature film that I've been working for a long time, researching about it, traveling a lot to Afghanistan to reconnect with my families and roots and get to know the culture that I left behind as a child when the Taliban first came to power. So it was interesting to see the return of visual culture, arts, and women taking roles in the arts and culture sector. And I wanted to document that and preserve that in our history because 40 decades of war, we don't have true representations of ourselves on screen or in art or in photography or in music. So it's never been documented. So I wanted to preserve that history. And I was lucky to meet Aryana Sayeed. I don't know if she remembers, it was in 2013. She was new in the country and she released one of the most bravest songs. It was a feminist song called Lady from the Land of Fire, and it really sparked dialogue, controversy, and also influenced a lot of women in the country. So I was really inspired by her courage and by her voice, and I knew that she could be a great character for a film, and her voice is important for Afghan women and this post-Taliban society. So I was honored to meet her and 8 years later, I decided to make the film. Yeah. So thank you for trusting me.
Thank you. President John, you just touched my heart with this film, and you brought back all the memories from Afghanistan. And you've done such a great job. I want you all to please give her a round of applause. I'm just so emotional right now. It's really hard for me to talk because I know when you're living in the moment. When I was in Afghanistan, it was okay for me. I had accepted whatever because I wanted to do something for my country and for my people. And now the fact that we don't have that country anymore, that people are suppressed, that women are suppressed even further, that they don't have their basic rights anymore, it just really breaks my heart. I feel so bad for our people and for our country. I have a good life here. I'm happy. You know, I can have the best of whatever I want, but my heart bleeds for Afghanistan and for our people. What's happening there? Why is this happening to our country? It's just so sad and heartbreaking for me. I just cannot accept it. Why is this happening there, and why is nobody caring? Nobody cares. They just left us alone, right? All these countries, these superpower countries like America, I don't know, England, the United Nations, they have just forgotten about Afghanistan. Nobody cares anymore. And it just breaks my heart. Look at this. This is so sad. Where's humanity? I don't get it. And I just feel so bad for our people. They're suffering right now really badly. And we hear there's nothing we can do. It's just, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
If there's any questions in the audience, I know there's a lot to process and a lot to think about when it comes to the film and what's been shared.
We just want to thank Aryana Sayeed for giving us
I appreciate it. I appreciate your love, and I just hope that the more of us can get united, more of us can raise awareness, raise their voices, and don't just be silent. Don't make them silent you. Honestly, those women in Afghanistan, they need you guys. They need your help. They need your support. Whatever that you can. Don't let them, suffer further. Do something if you can. Just don't be quiet about it.
Yes, please come ahead.
Hi there, Aryana. So, as we were watching your performance, I seen some of the scenes that you did. It was pretty amazing. You went to all these places in Afghanistan, and I was born and raised here, but I've never seen Afghanistan. So my question was, what was going through your mind? Weren't you I understand you were fearing for your life, but what were some of the emotional stuff you were going through when you went to these places?
So the question is for Aryana, just what was it like visiting all of these places and seeing what had been done there before?
Me being inside Afghanistan and working from there was, of course, very dangerous, very tough. There was a lot of challenges, especially because I was a target. But at the same time, believe it or not, just the fact that I could bring some happiness and some smile and laughter to the faces of those innocent people in Afghanistan who were completely hopeless. That used to give me so much energy and so much courage, which is why I was still there. Believe me, the kids on the streets, every time I passed by, the little children smiling at me or wanting to take photos, that was everything for me. And because of that, I guess I didn't care about what will happen to me or my personal problems. I used to think bigger. I used to think about the country, about the people, and just bringing them some hope. That's all.
Us as Afghans, we're really happy with what you're doing in your movement, and just keep doing what you're doing, never change.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Very
Yes,
important work.
thank you for having us.
Aryana, I'm going to start with you. I think that God gave us music as a gift, right? It's medicine. It's the common language for all of us.
Yes.
Why is it so threatening to the Taliban?
Tell me about it. I seriously do not know. I don't understand. I think it's mostly the reason why they try to ban music from Afghanistan. It's the religious reason that they bring up, but I'm not sure if it's really that, because nowhere in our religion it says that music should not be a common thing for people, but that's what they bring up, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, really. It's really sad.
Fazila, you were born in Kabul, yeah? Became a refugee when the Taliban took over in the 90s. We know the story. Schools were closed. You know, most women forced to change their lives upside down, quitting jobs. Every film by every filmmaker is a risk-reward proposition and a calculation. What was yours to make this?
For me, it was more about passion and reconnecting with my roots and visiting culture that I left behind as a child when the Taliban first came back to power in the 90s. So it was really inspiring to see the return of visual culture in Afghanistan in a post-Taliban society, and how women were taking bolder steps into regaining their voice, visibility, and singing and practicing free expression and music and cinema. And one of those inspiring artists were Aryana Sayeed. She's our very beloved pop star, and I was honored to preserve her story and her activism in the country.
The country, in the last year, the thing, and it was on the center stage, headline news for the world to see what was happening. Is Afghanistan ever going to be able to move forward without women being at the front and center of that march towards freedom? I think it has to be women. I'm going to guess you might too.
I absolutely agree with you on that, and I hope that will be the case, because right now what's going on in Afghanistan and women not being a part of the society anymore, a country cannot go on like that. It's just impossible, especially in Afghanistan. I think more than half of the population is women.
And young too, right?
Exactly, exactly. And they've taken all the rights of the women away from them. And right now, women are not allowed to work or study or just have a normal life anymore. And I don't think they can go on like that forever. It's just impossible. Yeah.
Are you encouraged by what you're seeing happening in Iran right now? I know it's both terrifying, but it's got to be encouraging as well.
It is encouraging because they have experienced living under the mullahs and oppressive fundamentalists for over 40 decades. But in Afghanistan, because of the 40 decades of war, we didn't have a chance to, to go so much deeper into rebelling against fundamentalists. But right now, as we are speaking, Afghan women are protesting on the streets of Kabul and Afghanistan, demanding their rights. So it's, I think, as diaspora, as an artist, we are in a privileged place to raise their voices and provide them material and moral support. Because, like Aryana said, without equal rights for women, Afghanistan will remain in a very dark place.
Fazila, Aryana, thank you so much. It's my pleasure. I wish we had more time, but this film is a must-see. I encourage you all to take the time to find it and view it and let it sink in. Thank you both.